Okay, we're recording.
Okay, good afternoon, everyone. This is the Government Relations Subcommittee of the Public Schools of Brookline. It is April 13th, 2026. Our first order of business is to approve the minutes from January 12th, 2026, and I so move. Carolyn, do you second?
I do.
And how do you vote, Carolyn?
I vote yes.
And I vote yes as well. Thank you. Today, we're looking at the warrant articles to see if there are any articles that pertain to the school committee directly in a way that we would want to weigh in. So this subcommittee will look at those and determine which ones, as far as we can tell, that we should bring to the whole committee. So have you had a chance to look at them, Carolyn?
I'm actually bringing it up now.
Okay.
I have sort of casually looked at them, but I honestly did not look ahead of this meeting except in my mind.
Okay, that's fine.
So what are your thoughts?
Well, I looked at some. So the first one that I thought would be the override, Article 7. So I think
Override stabilization fund.
That's for the override, to put that on the ballot. No, I guess that's for them to approve it.
No. Oh, I see. This is assuming that it passes.
Yes, I guess that's what that would be, right, Betsy? Is that how that would work?
I'm reading it here on my own.
Yeah, I got it here too.
Should I open up number 7? Is that what we're looking at?
That's what we're looking at. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, that's to establish the fund.
The school committee already has at this week's meeting,
Yeah.
a potential vote on the override. So that's already on the school committee's agenda for the 16th.
Right. So perhaps we don't do.
Is that, sorry, Betsy, is that this?
I don't think so.
In what way does the school committee typically vote on an override?
Well, the language on this week's agenda is just to vote, a possible vote to endorse it, the operating override on the May 5th ballot and at the annual town meeting beginning May 26th.
I see, to endorse it.
Yeah. I think this is separate.
Yeah, I think this is basically operationalizing it, assuming if it passes.
If it passes, yeah. So do you think we have to wait? We should weigh in on this or no?
No, I just don't think it's necessary.
Right.
I mean,
right. If it passes,
we could.
Well, we're going to take a vote on, I guess, endorsing the override. Perhaps. It's not definite.
I mean, I'm not opposed to voting on this. It's a technicality.
Right.
So, I mean, we could.
Okay.
I just don't think there's anything substantive.
Right. Okay. The next one I had was Article 17. I mean, we can go through each of them if you want. Article 17, the reason I flagged this one is because it's talking about town facilities, including schools. What did it say? Includes. No, are you in? So, prohibits use, including but not limited to. It's a staging, and it talked about public school grounds. For
I'm going to just read through it here.
Yeah.
Or skim through it. For civil immigration enforcement. So I guess my only question, non-public spaces of public buildings, civil immigration enforcement. I mean, obviously this all sounds nice. Is this, presumably this is legal?
Well, yeah, I mean, I assume that warrant articles are vetted by our town council, but I don't know that. Are they? You would know, Carolyn, your town meeting member.
Well, they go through the process of being vetted And that's the process that's happening now. So typically at the advisory committee, if there are questions for town council, each article is really vetted in great detail by the advisory committee. So
Okay.
I don't know. I suppose it would have served us well to be a little better prepared for this. That I'm saying that about myself. I don't know if this has come to the advisory committee yet. I mean, there's a way we could look. They do have a good, but I don't know if we want to be doing this in real time, but I am going to go to the advisory committee website, subcommittee meeting minutes on warrant articles. So
Has the select board, Betsy, do you know, have they taken, they've taken up a few of the warrant articles. I don't know which ones.
I'm not sure. I did just scroll a little bit further and it says that on February 10th, the select board adopted a proclamation. It seems declaring pretty much the same thing that,
Oh, I see it.
There is-
Okay.
yeah,
So they want town meeting to,
but this is a bylaw, which is different than a proclamation.
okay,
And unfortunately, oddly, the subcommittee meetings, minutes on department budgets. The normally very organized AC website is not up to date. Like there's nothing. Usually they have this beautiful list of all the warrant articles and then the AC's report on it. So I don't know. I think I would need to just, I don't know. Again, all of this sounds great, but I have no idea whether sort of what the limitations are legally in terms of restrictions and the intersection of a municipality and a federal agency and all of that. So it would be difficult for me to really, I
mean,
I need those questions answered to be able to really think about this.
so, this is just whether we want to step in and say something about it. I mean, this is what they're going to vote on.
Yes, and if something,
We don't have to say anything, of course, but this was one that at least had public school grounds, so that's why I flagged it. Well, maybe again, we should look to see if this has come up yet at select board and what council has said about it.
yeah, let's flag it
Okay.
because it's certainly of interest.
Okay, we'll do a little homework here. We have until April 30th, so maybe we'll have to figure this out.
Okay.
Okay, so the next one I had that is 22, which is a discussion of the 2.5% cap.
Right. Yeah, I heard about this.
And I flagged it not because it says schools all over, but because
Sure.
it has a lot to do with our budget in schools.
So this is a resolution.
Mm-hmm.
This one makes sense for us to.
We can bring it
Is
to the
that-
full committee.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think so.
yeah, okay. Do we want to make a recommendation or do we want to just bring it to them and let it go?
I'm comfortable recommending a support on this.
Okay, I am too. Okay, so we can say that the subcommittee recommends.
Okay,
Okay.
great.
And the next one I have is 23, which is stipends for select
Yeah,
and school committee. I don't know
Yeah.
what to do with that.
um, I think anyway, like probably we would need to recuse ourselves. I
That's what
mean, I don't know that we would need to recuse ourselves. No, we probably would need to, at least, like, I probably, if it comes to town meeting, and I know there's this one, I understand has been a bit bumpy, because I've been talking to some of the petitioners about it.
Mhm.
And there's been, I think it's gotten a certain amount of pushback. So there's a couple of issues. One is there's no funding for it.
Right.
So personally, I wouldn't be comfortable approving something that costs, and I think it's not a small amount of money and it's in there.
Right. It's
Several
20,000.
$100,000 a year that we don't
Yeah.
have.
It's close to, yeah, it's about 185,000 for us.
Right. And 360, so it's phased in,
Yeah.
and at full implementation, it's 365 a year. Also, I think at town meeting, I have to state that I have a conflict of interest.
Yeah, you probably do. You have to fill out a form.
And so for that reason, for similar reasons, I would think that it probably wouldn't be appropriate for us to deliberate it or to take a position on it at town meeting. I mean, at school committee,
The school committee.
I
You know,
think.
well, I could bring it forward and just say, what are people's thoughts? Do we want to go forward? Not make a recommendation from the subcommittee, but this certainly involves
Okay.
us. And so, but I don't know how people are feeling. Maybe the lawyers of the group will have stronger feelings one way or the other. Who's that, Val? Is she the
I was
only?
gonna say lawyers. Do we have
Yeah,
more
no,
than?
I'm trying to think of another one. I don't think there is another one at this
Okay.
point. Okay, so I think I'm flagging it. We're going to flag that one. And then
Okay.
the other one I have is 25. Again, that had to do with immigration. I forget why. Um,
Um,
it was a lot here.
which one was that? Oh, 25.
25.
This is another. Oh, yeah. Um, and does this have, I'm gonna open it up also on my laptop.
Yeah, this is quite
Brookline,
tall.
Border Control, ICE. I'm just skimming it to see if it has school.
I am too. That's what I'm looking for.
Brookline Town Meeting condemns the unconstitutional actions of President Trump.
Let's
Yes.
see.
Check. Select Board, this is
I'm not
forwarding
seeing,
fingerprints. I don't know. This
don't see
looks to me
school.
like it's like, yeah, not cooperating with certain things like forwarding fingerprints of certain individuals.
But they're not saying schools anywhere, are
It
they?
doesn't, I don't see anything school
I don't see anything
specific.
school, so I think we could stay out of it.
Yeah.
As
I feel like there's just, I mean, aside from the big thing, which is the stipends, and definitely interested in that one that you brought up, the 17.
Mm-hmm.
Um,
22, discussion of the 2.5% cap.
yes.
So that's about, so 7, we don't know because of it's an override, so it may be.
Yeah, I mean, and again, I'm happy to, I think it's just that it's really,
Well, I think we're going to cover it when if we vote to endorse the override. So this, I think, like you said, is just a operational piece. So I don't know that we have to do that one. So we've got 17, which says the schools facilities for the immigration staging area. So we don't know how that goes. The 22, discussion of the 2.5%, and then the stipends. we don't quite know what to do with that.
And I think that's kind of it.
I think that's all that I have. There could be, I don't know if you found any, if you flagged any.
I didn't other than that, other than
Okay.
those,
Okay,
it's kind of a, it's kind of a wonky-ish town meeting, but nothing really,
well, yeah, I mean, some
like
years
a
we don't have
few
it,
resolutions and,
right. Okay, well, that may be it. I mean, we'll bring it to full committee.
okay,
And, you know, maybe somebody will have something that that struck them
yeah,
that I missed, you know.
yeah,
That's possible. I mean, there's a lot of things that impact us, but not in a way that we're responsible for schools.
yeah.
So,
And just in terms of the timing, so that'll be on the April 30th agenda.
right,
For us to meet the deadline for what's the combined report that goes to Melissa Goff. So
right.
um,
Okay. What else, Betsy, should we be thinking about? Anything else?
that's it. This meeting is usually just for that,
Yeah.
just on town meeting articles. So
Yeah. Okay. Well, I mean, I enjoy your
any
company.
new business? I don't know, new business.
That might just be it.
That might just be it. Okay, I'm going to,
Easy peasy.
there you go. I'm going to adjourn the meeting then, and thank you very much. Thanks, Carolyn.
See you Thursday. Thank you, Betsy.
Thanks.
Bye, Suzanne. Bye, Carolyn.
Bye.
Bye.